Hello, let's do Wordle for Tuesday, April 21st. Let's play. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with paste, and we're really hoping that we do not get the ace trap today. So here's praying. All right, no ace trap today. In fact, we just have the P, which is a little surprising. The other letters are pretty common. And the P isn't first. Makes me think we end in Y. Wonder what it would be, though. I don't know why the first thing came to mind was burpee. Anyway, let's think about common letters. R, L, N. And then we need to use a P. But not first. A and E are gone. So O or I or U all would be fine. I mean, something like, I don't know, blimp seems pretty good. Is there anything better than blimp? Probably. Crimp. I like crimp better than blimp because the C is better than the B. R and L are about the same. Okay, we're gonna go with crimp. Ooh, it does start with C. Okay. What is it? Chomp? No. Clump. Yes. Okay. Yeah, not bad today. Is clump hard? I don't really see. I mean, maybe CL could be a little trappy, but you still get 3 letters at once. This was a little trappy, but not too bad. I don't think the loss rate's gonna be very high today. Let's do, before we do anything else, let's spin the wheel. First time in a bit I haven't spun it ahead of time. See what tomorrow's starting word's gonna be. Snowy, suggested by Sonalita. So if you would like to follow along, tomorrow we'll be starting with snowy. And now let's do some analysis here. So the answer was clump, and I started with paste. Hard mode. It actually suggests following up with chomp or clomp. I did crimp. Is that on the list? It is not on the list. So crimp. But crimp wasn't horrible, was it? 2-7? Eh, it wasn't great. Okay. So now it's saying we're down to chomp, chump, clomp, and clump. So basically, go for any of them, and you're good, because they all get each other. That's great. So I went chomp, which is the top of the list, and then clump. All right. So it would have done chomp right away, which gets you either clump third or fourth. But interestingly, if we had gone with clump instead, I mean, obviously clump, we get it too. So two wasn't possible. If we gone with clomp instead, which was the tied for first, then we get clump in 3. All right. From tails, is it just could as the follow-up? C-O-U-L-D. That's interesting with the L. All right. And now we're down to 5 words. Churl. Churl. I have to remember that one. Churl. Churl. What does that mean? Is that, I know whirl. Is churl similar? Let's look it up. Find churl. A rude, surly, or ill-bred person. Historically referred to a medieval peasant or freeman of the lowest rank. Okay. Churl, cluck, clump, clung, and clunk. So it's saying go clunk because it gets all of them. They all have U in the middle. I mean, obviously, because there's a green U. They're all almost all of them are CLU except churl. So that doesn't, I mean, any of them would get you churl with a yellow L. So clunk gets you cluck, which is nice. It gets that K. The other ones wouldn't. Got it. Okay, so clunk, clump. And steel will be similar, but the L will be in a different spot. So it actually goes full. We don't get that C. And it still goes clunk, clump. How much was left with clunk? 9 words? But it's somehow clunk is perfect. Getting the CK endings, yellow L's would help. Interesting. Lucky. All right. Anyway, crazy word. Adieu is the most common starting word. Just have that U. We're going to test the O with court. And then it's going to go either clunk or chunk. With chunk, it's still, I mean, we just get it in 4 no matter what. With those two. Audio. Yellow U, we're going to go spurt. There's 7 words left. We're going to go chump or clump. Clump, it's possible to get clump in 3, 50% for 4. Stare, another common starting word. We go munch and then clump. The M, I guess, was lucky. And then, wait, was that all gray stare? Yeah, all gray stare gets you munch. That's interesting. What am I looking for? Trace tries to get in 2. Probably not today. With the C, we go could. And then clung and then clump. All right. It's a 4. And what was I on? Okay, clasp is the last one. From clasp, we go clomp or clump. So it could be a 2 or a 3. Yeah, very similar to clasp. All right, let's check with the bot. See how people are doing. All right. Save this one. Clump. All right. We will analyze in hard mode first. Give me a 96 skill. That's not bad. So paste. What do people did group as the most common follow-up? Chomp, clump. Wow. 8% getting it in 2, starting with paste. Congrats. Blimp. I did think of blimp. Crimp. I liked better than blimp. Droop, chirp, chimp, chump, and morph. It would go morph. That's a fun word. All right. I went chomp 99, clump 99. All right. It gets it in 2. Nice. 0.3 getting it in 1. Same amount that started with paste. Although it looks like paste was slightly ahead, just not enough to bump the percentage. 6.2%, 41.6%, 86.4%, 98.6%, greater than 99. So most people aren't losing today. Most, like, anyway, you know what I mean by most. There are very few people who lost today. But if they did, it was on cluck or plump. This was my prediction. It's just not, it's hard to lose on clump. You have to make very poor choices. Let's see, clump here. We're going to analyze in regular mode as well. Give me a 93 skill. What do people, group? Is there something about paste group that people are really liking? Maybe just getting the other vowels. You don't get an I from group though. Crimp is more popular. Clump, chirp, 5% getting it into from here. Droop. It looks like paste is a popular starting word beyond starting with me, because this is 1,300 people here. There were 300 in the hard mode. Slate bipod clump. So with that green L, it likes to go bipod afterwards. Just get 5 new letters. It's interesting. 0.4 getting into 1. 3.1, 31.9, 79.4. That's a huge jump. 96.3, 99.4. So not quite or greater than 99. It has to be 99.5 for it to say that. Plump, cluck, flump. Clubs. But yeah, again, people aren't really losing today. All right, well, how'd you do? And that is it for Wordle. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.